Hi everyone, it's me, Krylios, Team Rayceen Productions MC and producer. And joining me today we have Adam Fry from the company DC To-GoGo. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me, Krylios. I appreciate it.
Thank you. It's definitely a pleasure to have you here with me today. I want to begin a little bit with your background and how this company got started.
Yeah, so I actually am one of the owners at the restaurant Ivy and Coney over in Shaw, where
Ah,
we've been doing kind of dive bar hot dogs for about 7 years. We turned seven in January.
mhm,
And like a lot of other restaurant owners and general managers, as soon as the pandemic started to cause shutdowns and people weren't going out and restrictions were placed, we immediately saw our revenue just kind of disappear. And so our team put our heads together trying to figure out our own solution. And sort of a lot of restaurant people are commonly known for coming up with these far-fetched ideas, and we
mhm.
decided, what if we tried to do delivery in a way that wasn't as just, I don't know, big tech, if you will, as the Uber Eats and Grubhubs? What if we tried to do it in a way that actually supported the community, rather than just
Mm.
trying to come up with a startup that we could sell down the road?
I see, I see. I like that. I like that thought. Now, the name DC to go-go, is the go-go part because it's in DC? Is that
It's
like a thing?
it's
Okay.
because it's in DC. Yeah, we were talking about a number of different ideas and how naming it we could sort of embody what DC is about. And especially with the recent news and Mayor Bowser, announcing that Go-Go was the official music of DC,
Hmm.
it seemed just kind of natural to support the community in a way that showed from the foundation of DC. And, we want to be the local go-to here and
Yeah.
really build communities within the city. And what better way to do that than take the things that the city is about?
Awesome, awesome. Well, how has it been so far, especially during this pandemic this year, of course. More people have stayed inside than probably any year in or in modern
Yeah,
history right now. You're right. So how has it been so far here in Washington since you've launched DC to go-go during the pandemic?
it's been really good. Starting a business is always really hard, and starting a business in a pandemic when you don't even see the people you're working with is challenging. Also, I think we've all become very good at these Zoom conversations. You've got a really good setup there, and I actually just moved with my partner, and so we're still still working on moving in. But as for DC to GoGo has been great. We've seen a lot of growth. We started out just in Shaw because we got a lot of support from Shaw Main Streets, and shout out to them. And since then, as we've sort of tried to broaden both our restaurant base and our coverage for delivery, we've seen a lot of support from Mayor Bowser and Deputy Mayor Falciccio. And we it's it's simultaneously slower than we want and also incredibly fast, because
Ah.
each day there's some big new sort of opportunity coming down the pipeline for us to grab onto, and yet we're still a very small team. So all things considered, I think things are going really great. We're really looking forward to next year. Fingers crossed someday people will be able to go back to restaurants. But we see delivery as a very prominent aspect of the future of restaurant and
Oh,
dining.
definitely, definitely. And I think it's one of the things too, especially about this year, where it's allowed so many people to kind of recalibrate, refocus, also kind of just look at, different ways of doing things
Yeah.
and seeing how best those things can be a benefit to themselves as well as others, and how we can really adapt to, because we never know what's going to happen, so
Yeah.
adapting to our environment, to what's going on, is really, really important. Now, we're within the holiday season right now. We've had Thanksgiving before, Christmas is coming up, other holidays from Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, all of that. Are you how was it around the Thanksgiving time? And what are you looking forward to as we really come down to the end of the year and the holidays when it comes to delivery?
Yeah, Thanksgiving was good. You know, it gave us a chance to kind of, I don't want to say take a step back, but obviously the amount of ordering that's done on and right around Thanksgiving is a little bit decreased. Certainly, people were looking for their Wednesday before Thanksgiving blowout kind of party situation, and kind of coming from that and gearing into the rest of the holidays gave us an opportunity to try to set up our holiday delivery both for kind of the month of December and leading into New Year's.
Hmm.
The thing we are most looking forward to, that I'm most looking forward to next year, is just being able to expand our coverage. I it's largely my job to kind of strategize that expansion, and so it's been really fun to see sort of how quickly and how broadly we can get as many places covered as possible, and really follow through with, you know, being the district's go-to delivery platform.
Yeah, I love that. So right now, where in the district can at what parts in the district is DC GoGo available that people can get some?
The so we have partners kind of all throughout, mostly the middle of Northwest right now. Like I said, we started in Shaw and sort of expanded upward and beginning to go outward from
Yeah.
there. And our delivery radius tends to be around 2 miles.
Hmm.
So, you know, we don't quite cover all of the extremities, but we're looking forward to going across the river over towards 7 and 8 pretty soon. We're looking forward to expanding over to like further over into Adams Morgan, kind of Cleveland Park area. Um, we have our Capitol Hill and H Street and Brookland expansions all prepped, and we're going to be launching those in early 2021. So I guess to make a short answer long, right now, the center of the city.
Uh,
By hopefully the end of March, almost the entire city.
oh, I love that though. I'm looking forward to that expansion, definitely, and hopefully even to the suburbs.
Fingers crossed.
So from Silver Spring, I can definitely get it my way.
You know, I'll tell you what, we started this in March or April, and I think we saw the first interest from Silver Spring within a week or two.
Yeah.
And ever since then, we've had our eyes on that kind of surrounding area, the Silver
Hmm.
Spring, the Arlington, and
Hmm.
you know, we can't jump too quickly to get there.
True,
We've
of
got to
course,
cover
of
DC first, but
course.
we I'm a big fan of the Silver Spring area personally, and so I keep looking at it and I'm like, there's so many good restaurants up there. There's so many people up there. It's such a great opportunity.
I agree. I agree. Definitely. Well, I'm looking forward to that. Thanks so much for joining me. Hey, here's what. Share with our viewers how they can, how they can access DC to GoGo from inside the city and what you're looking forward to and how they can connect with you, connect with the company, follow on social media, go to the website, all that good stuff.
Yeah, so you can order from DC to GoGo either on our web browser, which is dc2gogo.com, or you can download the apps at the iTunes Store or the Google Play Store, and that's just DC to GoGo. As far as some things that are coming up, we are still taking orders for our holiday and New Year's delivery, which we'll be doing on December 24th and the 1st. So, you know, a lot of restaurants have pivoted really well and come up with these really cool packages for New Year's Eve so people can still celebrate. We are going to be delivering a lot of those. And so go to our apps, go to the website, follow us on Twitter, Instagram at DC2GoGo, and you know, shout out to the people who have been supporting us. You guys, Krylios, thank you, and Mayor Bowser for partnering with us going forward. Shaw Main Streets. It's been an awesome year, and we're really looking forward to what we can do with a full year next year.
Awesome, awesome. That's good to hear. I always love to hear when people, especially with this year, when
Yeah.
one can leave this year with positive things that have happened. So that is really, really wonderful. Thanks so much for joining me today, Adam. It has been such a pleasure having this chat with you. And to our viewers, thank you for watching. Bye, everyone.